Brittany. Oh my goodness. Why I feel like pow, wow, brow, dynamic thing. So I'm Suzanne Riggs, and I'm so excited to have the wow brow professional herself, Karen Slavka. You're gonna love her brow story. You're gonna love the technique she teaches you. She's the reason why I wear brows now, and I swore I would never do it. I was stubborn. I was like, I'm fine without it. And sure enough, it makes a huge difference. And now I can't walk out of the house without them. And it just finishes my look. It raises up the look. It opens eyes. It's just incredible what it does for you. So we're so excited. And of course, we want you to stay to the end because we have a fabulous giveaway that you can earn entries into. And I have new ways for you to earn entries. And you can get this fabulous makeup finishing spray. We're going to give away a full-size one of those. And so at the end, we'll have that. We also have some fabulous bundles, but I want to hand it over to the professional, Miss Karen Slavka. Take it away, Miss Wow Brow.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Karen Slavka. I'm a sales director out of Shelton, Washington. I have been in Mary Kay for October is going to be 20 years, you guys, 20 years. I started in October of 2002. And so 20 years, can you believe that? That's just amazing to me. I've been married for 24 years. I have 3 children. They are 11, 17, and 23. And we have tons of pets and just added 2 more puppies to the mix in the last couple of months. And so we are always crazy moving and grooving out here in Shelton. So if you ever want to come to a little mini farm and see some chickens and pigs and stuff, let me know and I'll bring you for a tour. And so why am I the brow girl? Because considering I don't really have very good brows, do I? They're kind of evenly sparse. They're evenly not fabulous. And probably, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, I was blessed to have our field marketing team choose me. There was 3 of us, I think, across the country that they were going to come and visit and do a guest event for. And I was one of the chosen 3. And so I was to have our field marketing group come and see us. And part of that group was our Mary Kay makeup artists. And so they came and I got to pick someone to be the model for overall makeup and then someone for specifically the brow area. So I chose myself. Was that selfish of me? Maybe, but I had to pick myself because my brows were not great. And after I learned how to do brows, the now 23-year-old told me, oh my gosh, Mom, I'm so glad that you chose yourself to be the one to do it because your brows used to look like shower heads. I'm like, shower heads? What are you talking about, shower heads? And when I go back and I look at old pictures, she was right. It literally looked like a raindrop, like a drop coming down. It was not sharp. It was not clean. It was not pretty. And but when you don't know, you don't know, right? And so I got to learn how to do brows, a fantastic technique for doing brows that I'm going to show you guys tonight. So the main thing that you need is a fantastic Mary Kay precision brow liner. It's a super, super thin pencil. It's mechanical, so you just twist it up as you need it. It comes in a handful of colors. You got blonde and dark blonde and dark brunette, etc. You find the color that works for you. We also offer some tinted brow gel. So if you have really thin brows, mine aren't really thin. They just aren't sharp on the edges. And so I just use a pencil and I don't fill it in with tinted brow gel, but you can if you feel like you need to get some more volume in there. And then, but you guys, the number one thing, what Riggs just showed you all, that finishing spray, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to take the time to make your brows fabulous, use the finishing spray to set them. You will all want to choose the finishing spray to set your brows once you're done with them. Now, if you don't have any like less than me kind of brow, then maybe you would want to line with the precision brow, but maybe you want to fill in with one of our eyeshadows. like one of our dark brown eyeshadows, and you can use the brushes to feather apply those. So it gives it a more natural look, not such a harsh look, especially if there's just really not a lot of hair there, or maybe you have recently gone through like chemo treatment or something and you just don't have any hair there. You can kind of outline, and then you can fill in the middle instead of with the tinted brow gel, because that really grabs hair. You can actually fill in the middle with a great eyeshadow. So you can get a double dip there using your eyeshadows on your brows. So lots of different ways. I would highly encourage you to work with your beauty consultant. It does take practice. Like when I first was doing it, I wasn't liking the shape. And then I got better and better and better as time went. I'll tell you, we had that event, I think it was in November. And then that January, we had this huge event in San Diego, and we had this outside block party. It was pouring down rain, sweating like crazy from dancing, but I used the finishing spray and my brows did not move in all of the dancing, all the sweating, all the rain, all the outdoor activity. My brows never moved. So tried and true testimony to definitely use the finishing spray when you take the time to do your brows. Okay. So, let's get started. All right. So you're going to take your brow pencil, and I think Brittany's got a diagram for us. So we'll kind of show this diagram for a second, and then we'll do it together, and then we'll go back to the diagram and just kind of, if we can do that, Brittany, go back and forth so folks can see it. Perfect. So you're going to line your, oh, you got me side by side. This is great. So you're going to line your brow up along, and I have my little handy mirror here to be able to use on myself. So you're going to line your brow. You're going to turn it up just a little bit so you have a little bit poking out. And you're going to line your brow just the very center of it where it should start, just straight up and down. And the first time you do this, you guys, I want you to make it kind of sharp, and you'll learn to feather it in later. Okay, so look at that. Look how much I have missing. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go straight up and down. I just want you to know where it's supposed to go, and then you can refine your technique later on, okay? So I'm going to look. I'm trying to not look at myself or at the diagram. I'm trying to look at the camera, so hopefully that makes me more straight on to you guys. So you can see where your brow should start at. Now, keep in mind, too, your brows are sisters, and I didn't say twin sisters. They're just sisters, okay? They're not going to be identical. They might even sometimes be cousins, or maybe even stepsisters. They're not always going to be identical, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it, at making them look like twins. But just know off the bat, they're not going to look like twins. Okay. So you're going to start your brow there. Now on the diagram, you see how it shows the point going kind of before the pupil. Some people do it right over the pupil. Some people do it before the pupil. Some people do it. I like it after the pupil. And really, when you look at her brow, this diagram is kind of different because it shows the dotted line going before the pupil. But when you see her arch, it really is after the pupil. So I'm going to put a dot there. So when I go after my pupil, I'm going to put a dot right where my arch should be. You see that? And then I'm going to go out to where the corner of my eye is, and I'm going to put a dot right there. And that's where your brow should stop. Okay. And really, we're going to go back to kindergarten, y'all. And this is where we're just going to cover my brow also. So I have a dot to connect on the top and a dot on the bottom. So you see there, I've got one on top, one on bottom. And very light feather strokes with my pencil. I'm going to just connect the dots right across the top. Okay. So I'm just going to lightly feather stroke, little dot, line to dot, dot to corner, all the way down. See there? Just lightly. And I'm not worried about filling it in right now. All I'm doing is trying to get the shape of what I want. And then I'm going to take the bottom, connect it to the dot, then the dot, down to the other dot. Okay, and again, I'm not worried about filling in the middle right now. I'm just worried about connecting the dots. Can you see that? So that's the shape that I'm going for. Again, I don't care how sharp the corners are right now. I don't care that, you know, they're not super faded. I just want you guys to see where it's going. Okay, then again with my pencil, I'm going to lightly stroke, 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 just like little wispy little strokes, not real hard, just wispy little strokes. Fill in where all my little bald spots are. So I used to have Brooke Shield brows where they were really great brows. They were super bushy. And one time I went in and got my brows waxed and they never came back. So this is what I'm left with. And my daughter, if you guys know her, Hannah, she has really great Brooke Shields. That's the right person, right? Brooke Shields? Yeah. Brooke Shields brows. Hers, my daughter, Hannah's got great brows. So again, I'm just lightly feather stroking in. Okay. So you guys see there? Lightly feather stroking in. Now, you wouldn't want to go out necessarily with it that sharp, right? You don't want harsh lines around the edges or in the center. So tell your beauty consultant when you order one of these from her, or when you order your tinted brow gel from her, that you want a clean spoolie, which is basically a clean mascara wand. It's a disposable mascara wand. There's no mascara on it. It's just a clean one, and we call it a spoolie. And then you can brush out any excess, any little clumps, make it a little more wispy, make it a little less sharp. And you know what? If you mess up, you just fix it. And if you mess up too much, take your fingernail. If you're like, oh my God, that's too thick, and just run it like along the bottom, clean it up. It'll clean it up for you. You can use concealer underneath there after the fact to clean up your line. You guys, there's so many different ways to clean up a mistake. Don't even stress about it. Start over, take some oil-free eye makeup remover, cotton pad, start over if you have to. So this is pretty good brow. So I would go in and I would use my spoolie and I would kind of feather out that beginning line a little bit, just kind of touching it a little bit, just to kind of soften it up. Use my spoolie on it, soften it up, make it a little bit more. I know there's some really great gals out there who do that ombre thing in the beginning where they're really good at fading it out. I'm not very good at that, but this works for me, right? So isn't that crazy? Look at the difference in that. It really does brighten your face, brings it open. And it might look kind of like a lot right now because I don't have anything else on besides lip gloss. And so it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't even have eyeliner on, you guys. My eyeliner is actually tattooed on. So it looks like a lot. Well, it's kind of like doing your hair all fabulous without doing your makeup, or doing your makeup all fabulous without doing your hair. Like you got to do the whole package when you're doing the brows. You got to kind of, do everything to make it look right. So I think that's a good one. And then of course, where the dot is, like you want to kind of feather that dot out. And after a while, you won't have to do the dots. You won't. I always do the line. Always do the line. Have you ever seen some folks like they're starting their brows like right here? I want to go in there and just smudge it on her a little bit, but I don't. But I always do the line, but I don't always do the dots because my arches, I can see where they're supposed to be without having to do the dot part of it. So hopefully that makes sense, you guys. So tonight, I know if you have any questions, shoot me a message, Karen Lynn Salapka Fauché on Facebook. We can talk together. Or your beauty consultant, or your beauty consultant with your sales director. But I know that they're actually offering some bundle specials tonight. And so if having wow brows, a better brow, is something that you're interested in, then tonight would be the night to get it, because your beauty consultant has a great deal for you. You're going to get your brow liner, and you're going to get your tint and brow brush for only $38. And then they're also going to give you the choice of an oil-free eye makeup remover or the finishing spray for free, which is a $20 value. You guys, please get the finishing spray. Promise me that you get the finishing spray, because if you're going to take time to do this, you don't want them to go anywhere. And when you use that finishing spray, they will not go anywhere all day long. Remember, you can dance in the rain in San Diego in January, and they still won't go anywhere. Okay. So get the finishing spray. And then there's another package called the Ultimate Brow, where you'll get the brow liner, the tint, a brow brush, perfecting concealer. Cause remember, we need to perfect it, and not always can we get our fingernail in there enough, or maybe we smudge it and it gets too dark, and who knows, you just need some of that perfecting conceal, and the concealer works really good too. The oil-free eye makeup remover, the retail price on that is oh my gosh, $72, and you're going to get $13 off. So it's only going to be $59 if you get the ultimate set. So that's a really good deal as well. So I hope it helps you to see that mapping, to know where things are supposed to go. I never knew. I just like made a shower head. You want me to show you what I used to do? I'll show you guys. So I used to just like bring this down and around, and this was like curved, and it just kind of came down. Like, I'm going to over exaggerate here just so you can see. I went way too far with it, and I would swoosh it, and it would come like this around and down thing. And it looked just like a shower head. Like, I can't even do it that horrible way anymore. That's just so like that. See how it's like swooshy shower head? It wasn't cute. It's just too much. It's very clown looking. So you guys sharpen it up, clean it up. Don't be like me. Don't have a shower head, and have some wow brows. Okay. So I just turn it over back to Riggs.
Oh, you're cracking me up with showing me the before. Oh my goodness, I love it. So, and we will be posting that picture with the mapping so that beauty consultants can text that to your customers, or if you're on our Facebook group, you can just snag that picture and have it on your phone and available for reference. So awesome. And Karen, thank you so much for showing us the before and after the mapping. Once you get the mapping down, it's so easy. It's like you said, you don't even do the arch dot anymore because you just kind of know where that is. And so I do use I forgot to bring it out. I use the brow tint, and I just had my hair colored on Monday. So right now I use the dark brunette, but in like a week, I'll be using the brunette. So I use the brunette brow pencil because it has a little bit of red in it. And you can see I have a little bit of red in my hair, but I also have a lot of dark right now. So I kind of do it. It gives a little bit more depth. So I have that brunette brow and then that dark tint. And then I clean it up. And I love this brush because it has the spoolie on one side and it has the, what do we call this? Definer, maybe?
And that brush, that little sharp corner one there, that is the best brush for utilizing the concealer. So when you screw up, you just line that bad boy with the concealer, and it just makes it so sharp and clean on the corners. That's like the best brush ever. Yes.
So I actually, when you get older, Karen, like beyond 55, you start getting little weird bumps. And so I've got this weird red bump that's right here. And so this is what I do. Concealer and this liner here, and you can't even see it. And so I make it more defined with that on the top, and it really helps to do that. And then it takes away that red bump. Now when I don't have my brows on, you're all gonna be looking,
there's her bump. We saw the bump.
What are you talking about?
That concealer helps too when you do them. If you're like, oh yeah, they're looking like stepsisters, they're not even related. Like that concealer can really help clean it up. You pick which one you like better and just make the other one match more.
And sometimes, even if I've done them well, I will do the concealer here just because it raises up the look, and it sharpens it, and it just highlights that area and just draws people's attention upwards. So I love that.
Oh my God, I can't even stand looking at that. That is so gross. Oh my goodness. Wow, girl. Yeah, Lord, get rid of that. See, I mean, what a difference just by wiping it off. Don't go so far over, everybody. You got to find your lines, because that is just hideously horrible.
I love that Hannah tells you like after.
I know.
Like, oh,
where were you before?
By the way, you've been walking around with a shower head. So, friends, you get you some brows, even if you don't. I love that Karen showed. She actually has a thinner brow, and so there's her before, and then there's her after, and what a difference that makes. When I never see you without brows now. I love it. I just love that you do your brows, and how fast you can do them now. Like you said, I know I've coached a couple customers through this and said, you guys, you just have to keep practicing. It gets better. It gets easier, and you can do them in less than 5 minutes once you got that practice down. So
well, and when you do them, it opens up your eye. Like to me, looking at myself, this eye
yeah,
opposite, looks
that's
so
cool,
much
smaller.
tinier
Yeah,
than this that's opened up. And
yeah,
by doing the concealer, like you were saying, or some highlighter or whatever, it really does draw everything up more. And for someone with really small, you know, almond eyes like me, you need that. You need something to bring it up. And so even if you don't have much of a little arch, girl, make one.
exactly.
Make one. Fake it till you make it. Like pluck a couple right there, or professionally have some plucked right there, and get yourself an arch, because it will bring everything up versus having this little slanting kind of thing. It's weird because it's the opposite.
So I know whenever, because I had to go, which one has the bump? Like I had to feel it because I can't remember. So yeah, when you're on video, it's opposite. So well, thank you so much. And Karen's going to share with you what we're going to do next week, but I get to share with you how to get entries in our drawing for the finishing spray. And I love that you shared our party in San Diego, because I remember dancing right beside you. We stayed till the end, man. We did not leave. We didn't care that it was raining. We're from Seattle. Who cares? And that was the best party. Oh my goodness. So Dana Evans says, oh goodness, I was doing my brows along with her and just realized I grabbed my black eyeliner instead of the brow. Yeah, you don't want to look like Groucho Marx. So
it's good practice. Use a darker something, you know, like if you normally would have lighter, you know, brows or whatever, use your deep brown eyeliner or your black eyeliner or whatever, just to start getting the shaping down. Yeah. Because that's, I think, the hardest part is getting the shape down. And once you get your shape down, then you can use whatever color you need to.
And it becomes so much fill in the lines. It's like dot to dot and then fill in the lines. It's so true. And it becomes super simple. So I know I was talking to a customer and she had bought those stencils, you know, you can put the stencils on, but the reality is the stencils are not made for your eye shape. And so the brow mapping is actually made to go with your face shape, your eye shape. That's what the brow mapping does. I love the brow mapping because it's like a no fail way to do your brows. Seriously. So thank you, Karen, for helping us look more beautiful by winning the team to come and teach us how to do our brows, because I don't know where we'd be without that.
In the shower.
Exactly. Showerhead city. I just wore nothing because I couldn't figure it out. So they'd be like, does that girl have any brows? All right. So this is the makeup finishing spray. Everybody say hi to Dave.
Hi, Dave.
This is a makeup finishing spray that Karen talked about. And oh my goodness, you guys, it's heat resistant, it's water resistant, but it's not stiff. It adheres with your skin, becomes one with your skin. It's amazing. And so you're going to want to get that. So here's how you get entered in the drawing for that. One entry for watching tonight. Oh my goodness, whether you're watching live or hashtag replay, you have till Friday night to get that done. So be sure and let your beauty consultant know that you watched till the end, and you get one entry for that. Now you get one entry for every $10 you purchase in Mary Kay products tonight. So if you are low on your cleanser or moisturizer or your mascara or on and on, be sure and stock up so you can get more entries. Plus, you get 10 additional entries when you purchase at least one of our featured bundles tonight. So you also get 5 entries for each friend you share this event with. So be the good friend and say, girl, you need to watch this brow event, and pass that YouTube link onto her. If you don't have it, get it from your beauty consultant, or you can add them to the Hero Area guest event Facebook page, and they can watch right here. So be sure and share that with them. So 5 entries for each friend. Oh my goodness, you could load up the entries. With 10 friends, that's 50 entries. All right. And all they have to do for you to get credit is, once they've watched it, they just need to send your beauty consultant a text that says, hey, I watched the video. All right. So that way they get entered in the drawing, and you get credit for that. Then this is new. So we have this new flyer from Mary Kay, and all the consultants are in training right now to learn how to When Dave brought my dinner, you can see it now. That's hilarious. Okay, sorry. I'm a little off page tonight. So, this is the flyer that the Mary Kay Beauty Consultants are learning and directors are learning how to use. And so just by helping her out and having a conversation, this is her guide to have the conversation. She's just going to ask questions and get your feedback. And that's 10 entries for helping her with her training. Oh my goodness. I hope you all do that because you should get the entries and she needs the help. And then if you decide between now and Saturday morning that these girls are crazy, I could do what they do and do it better. Hello. Then you should join our team. Just $30 to join the team and be a part of all that we do. The behind the scenes is the best. The parties, oh my goodness, we have so much fun. And all the things you get to learn. And you get your products at wholesale. Oh my goodness. So, and that's the thing. Everybody's trying to figure out how to save at the pump. Well, save on your personal products. And there you go. There's a savings that will help you. All right. This drawing will be held on Saturday. And be sure to text your beauty consultant right now so that she doesn't forget to. Thank you, Angela. I just saw your message. Be sure to text your beauty consultant right now. And the consultants can post those entries on the Hero Area Guest Events Facebook page. So, Karen, tell everybody what we're going to be doing next week. We're so excited.
Well, I love what you named it, the Powder Up event, because we're getting powered up this weekend. And so you guys are going to be with us next Wednesday at 7:00 to get powdered up, right? We're going to share with you guys about the new silky setting powders and how you can use them either just as a foundation or in addition, like over the top of your foundation. You can use the darker colors as a contour. You can even use them as eyeshadow. And who doesn't love a good brown eyeshadow? You got to have that staple hazelnut or whatever your favorite one might be, to put on a great no color look, that out the door natural look, which we're coming into summertime. We're going to get through spring real quick and we're going to be back into summertime and everybody wants that dash out the door natural, just kind of sun-kissed, easy look. And so these silky setting powders could really help you with that. They're going to be great giveaways. So make sure you invite your friends and we'll see you guys next Wednesday, which is the 30th. So there's only 2 days left in the month after that. So we'll be on the 3rd. Can you believe we're already down to the final 3 months of our Mary Kay year?
No, I cannot. I cannot believe it.
It's almost over. We're in the final 4 already. So join us next
doing
Wednesday.
This promotion with her unit about 100 days till the end of the Mary Kay year. And when she sent it to me, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's only 99 now. You're less than 100. You're down to 99 days. 99 days till the end of the year. And then we start all over again.
You guys, she'll do this for our Mary Kay end of the year. And then in July, she's going to do this about Christmas. July starts like countdown, right? And I'm like, what?
Oh, that's all that matters is countdown to Christmas and countdown to the end of the year. Oh, and St. Patrick's. Those days are all the only 3 days that matter every year.
There you go. Well, Karen is working hard to earn herself another. How many you got so far? How many diamond rings from Mary Kay?
This will be
your 6th one. Oh my goodness. We're on to the other hand.
Yeah.
So, are you going for the pink one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
so there's a beautiful pink gemstone ring. I'll post it on the Hero Guest Event page so you can all see it and cheer Karen on. And her bestie, oh my goodness, Sheena is going for it too. And so if you're a customer of Karen's or Sheena's, just know there's 2 great ways you can support them: by purchasing products and by giving them referrals. Oh my goodness. So they are on the quest to finish strong and walk across that stage, do their queen wave, wear a
It's been too long. It's been way too long. We can't, we have to be on the stage. We need our injection of, power.
And then she'll get the cute little throne chair that holds the ring. And then she probably has one there. I'm sure she does. She has them all. Isn't that cute? It holds the ring that she'll pick up, and it is actual gemstone and diamond ring from Mary Kay just for doing an amazing job. Isn't that one beautiful? Oh my goodness, I love that.
This was
Goes
last
so
year.
well with the blue. Fabulous.
I should wear that this weekend.
You should. I think you should.
I
Yes.
will.
All right. Well, we're off to career conference this weekend. So be sure and join us next Wednesday because we will be powered and powdered up. Thank you for joining us tonight, Karen.